drowning us in paperwork, Juliet. I mean, their paranoia knows no bounds. To them, everyone is a potential terrorist.
You know as well as I do that the PM values his relationship with the Americans above all others, so if the CIA want to...
But what they're asking for is so over the top as to be ludicrous. I mean, have you seen what they want? Take a look at this list. Their requests for assistance would monopolise my entire staff.
That is what they're paid for, Harry.
We have more important things to do.
Tell that to the Foreign Office. Adam?
She's not staying for a cup of tea, then?
What are these?
Just couriered over by the CIA. Latest updates and profiles on the people they're watching. When can I tell them we'll give feedback? Right, I think my phone's ringing.
The US military build-up on the borders of Iran continued today, this time with the arrival of the USS Enterprise, which was used extensively during the Iraq War. Despite the build-up, the president issued assurances today that the US wants to avoid war at all costs.
They're going to run out of countries to invade.
I don't think the Americans or their president have the appetite for another war.
Well, when did that ever stop it from happening?
There's another extradition. Private chopper, Isle of Dogs.
Oh, for God's sake.
Adam Carter, how can we help you?
A word of advice. When you're out kidnapping a foreign citizen from his home country, make sure none of his neighbors see your goons piling him into a van. Kinda gives it away.
I'll remember that. Next time.
There won't be a next time. Not in this country. You see, we have this pesky 1963 Act, which gives us the right to check all documents relating to immigration and departure issues.
Well, there won't be a problem then, since we don't have any documentation.
They can't keep getting away with this, Harry. This is the third time in a month.
If you want to extradite this man, you go through the due process.
We'd love to. Damn it, Adam, don't you see the news? The world's on the brink of war. If we let people like him spout off, or worse, all hell could break loose in Iran.
You're not taking him, Alex. As long as you're standing on this soil, you're under UK law.
No. I'm under US law. And that allows us to pick up anyone who we believe to be a threat to our national security. Anywhere in the world. Let's have coffee sometime.
Now listen to me, Alex, and listen carefully.
Harry?
I don't care if the man you're holding killed Abraham Lincoln himself. You are not kidnapping any more British citizens, not on my watch. You're going to hand him over to us, or so help me God, I'm ordering Adam to use whatever force necessary to bring you and your cohorts back here to sample the minimalist charms of our basement holding cells.
Have you even seen the files on this guy?
You're missing the point. Whatever you're accusing him of is a British citizen. He still has rights.
Don't mess with us, Harry. Not on this one.
Try me. You getting this, Adam?
Every word.
We're putting an end to this ridiculous roundup here and now. Lewis Kirvin. There's nothing in his report we haven't already seen.
It's your call, Harry. Are we going to detain him or not?
Well, he's no more dangerous than any of the other hundreds of disgruntled radicals out there. I mean, I know these are difficult times, but what are we supposed to do? Lock them all up? Just fuels their anger. Let him go. Keep him under surveillance. If he steps out of line, pull him in, like the others.
Subject has arrived home at 5:47 p.m. Switching to internal surveillance.
That's the log for the day.
Anything interesting?
I'll give it a U rating.
Go on back to Thames House. Move forward if it gets more exciting.
Police reports are still coming in about yesterday's murder of 2 government officers. A leaked memo suggests that a British-Iranian man suspected of terrorist activities could be involved.
There was nothing in Lewis Kirvin's file to suggest that he was a clear and present danger to either this country or the US.
One of those officers had 3-year-old twins.
I have read the personnel files.
You must see how this looks, Harry. The CIA quite rightly feel vindicated. You cannot override the White House and expect no repercussions.
Just when did this country formally become a US colony?
Oh, for God's sake.
Lewis Kirvin cold-bloodedly murdered 2 of my officers in daylight. Broad daylight. I think he did that because whatever he's planning is bigger, much bigger than a double murder. My priority now is to track him down and prevent him from perpetrating that act. What? Juliet.
Our relationship with the Americans is so important right now. No one wants a war with Iran. You let the guy go, for God's sake.
It was a judgment call.
It was the wrong one.
So what?
If there was something I could do, I would. You're out, Harry. I'm sorry. Look, I am prepared to stick my neck out for my friends, but not when the odds are stacked so heavily against them that it's pointless.
I'll try to remember that.
Yes, you do that, because I'm not going to be here babysitting you lot forever. So the sooner they figure out who's going to run this place, the better, and that could well be you.
Don't you think you should at least wait for the outcome of the disciplinary hearing before you start redecorating his office?
Adam, the outcome is a foregone conclusion. The PM and the Americans...
Give me a
both-
break, Juliet. That's such a load of bollocks. If every politician who screwed up got the sack, there wouldn't be any left.
Harry is finished. So, if you play your cards right,